We're not anyone that says they're normal. We're not normal. We all got like issues, you know. So.
Well, I appreciate everything that you do, man. You did a great job.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, how you doing, Jason?
Good. What's up, buddy?
I was just wondering from the Super Mega Force, right, when you're taking all the pictures before the episode's released, what happened to the Samurai Ranger getting the Dragonaut shield?
Oh, that was my idea.
I thought it was actually perfect.
That was my idea because I'm always thinking social media stuff. I'm like, hey man, you want to like mess with everybody's heads? Yeah, I'm like, put my shield on. He's like, Hector's like, okay. I'm like, I'm gonna pass you the shield because he was a big fan.
Yeah.
So for him to have the shield on, for me to do that was like, we didn't care, but we, you know, I posed it. I posed all the stuff up.
I thought it was actually going to be on the episode.
I know, everyone thought. Everyone thought. Hector wishes. But yeah, I did that just for him. I thought it was cool. He was a fan, you know, and to have like, you know, the guy he used to look up to passing the shield and, you know, give him the drag tag, he was like stoked about it. I just took pictures.
And by the way, if we're here, then we're better than them.
What's that?
If we're here, then we're better than them.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. You know one thing someone told me, and I'll just tell you in a nutshell, like your head can be all cracked. It can be all messed up, and if you see like a pot, like a flower pot all cracked, and you see another pot, it looks terrible in the light. But if you turn off the lights and flip it up and put light bulbs, and I heard Pastor talk about this, and lighten it up, that cracked flower pot becomes something beautiful because the light just shines through it, and you can actually see it, and it stands out more than the regular pots.
I have a friend named Justin who big fan of you, but he couldn't be here today because he's deployed in Afghanistan. And we're filming this panel for them and his squad mates, and I was just wondering if we could tell him hi.
Justin, what's happening, buddy? Hope all is well. Thanks for all you do. You guys are the true heroes, man. We'll see you soon. Hopefully I get a chance to meet you. But thanks for all you do, buddy.
My name is Josh, and I just wanted to say,
Josh, I'm not making a t-shirt with all the other superheroes, dude.
first off, I want to start by saying, you're the reason that I got into martial arts in the first place. Been watching since day one. My favorite was he was a Black Ranger, and I just wanted to know what caused you to be so passionate about this and stick with it all the way.
Oh man, it was from day one to do anything that you love to do is a blessing number one. And if you got paid for it, even better. But I didn't care. When I got hired, I was like, I told everybody, I was like, dude, I'll pay them to do it. Like, you know, sometimes your peace and sanity means more than anything else. So I just loved it, to be an actor, to be a superhero. All the pictures I took that you see online, I took with my camera. No one cared. Even like my Morphin Life, episode 8, 9, and 10, behind the scenes of Megaforce, 20 camera crews were supposed to show up. 20. And I said, I don't care. They're like, man, we're supposed to have 20 camera crews. What about your camera? I was like, I'm just going to show up anyway. And I was the only camera crew that showed up. So see, sometimes you can't let that bother you. Like, 20 people showed up. I'm never going to go. I did not want to film my show. It was an epic moment. I don't know why the other TV shows the cameras didn't show up. You know, 20-year anniversary. So I think just being able to do what I love to do was the idea. And like with the movie coming out and all that stuff, like I talk to Saban all the time. Man, I told him, you're never going to have a negotiating issue with me. I do it for free. Just like, honestly, I know it sounds thing, I'd fight CM Punk for free just because I want to. People say, oh, you know, you're bullying CM Punk. CM Punk's in the UFC, guys. No UFC guy gets bullied. Stop saying that on Instagram. When I call him out, like, man, let's fight, get over it. You're being an internet bully. He's in the UFC. He'll probably smash you. So be quiet. You're not a bully, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know. But anyway. But just love doing what I did, and you know, I just never thought 20 years would come from that point. But it's hard work and it's a lot of passion, and what you put into it will show. What you put into life will show 20 years from now. You know what I mean? It's like an investment into yourself that you have to do, and that's not success is not measured by what's in your pocket. Success is measured in do you like doing what you do. If you cosplay. Would you guys like to cosplay and travel around the world? And would you think about, well, how much are you going to pay me? Like, take care of my bills? And I can take care of my family? Cool. I'll buy you a costume and you get to travel all around. Okay, cool. Not, well, let's think about it. Then your opportunity's gone. The guy behind you is going to do it. So, you know, there was thousands of people after Power Rangers was around and wanted to do it. But when you start something and then it becomes good, everybody wants to be involved. But what about when you start when it wasn't good? I was there. I was there. Cons. I was there. I started with nothing. And I just, you know, it was one of those things where I just give so much, and after 20 years you can see it, man. And it's through the energy of the fans. And changing lives for me is better than anything. So I could never hear people come up, and I know you hear this all the time, you're a hero of mine. I can never hear that too much. If you're telling a celebrity and they're like tired of hearing it, they don't need to be there. That's just the bottom line. What's up, buddy?
Hey, my name is John Michael, and I love when you were the White Power Ranger in the episode where you defeated Ivan News.
Oh, thank you. I like being the White Ranger too. And I like defeating Ivan News. All that goo he had. Evil glue.
Control the adult's brains.
Yep. Thank you, buddy.
So I was wondering, if you were to somehow return to Power Rangers as a new Ranger, what color would you pick among the ones that you haven't already been?
Man, I just don't see that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the Green Ranger, and it's like asking, like, Shatner would go be Spock. You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of like, I would, obviously, I don't think I can handle another color, man. It'd be too many, you know? I was so happy that when Megaforce, they picked the green. I didn't. I was thinking they'll pick Dr. Oliver. I was thinking they'll pick the latest one I did, not the green. But they did, so, you know. But if I had to go back, I would either pick the white or the green for those two choices. And the orange one, and I'll be annoying. I want to be the annoying Orange Ranger.
You might have a chance next year if they pick up the center I'm thinking of. Well, you might. Yeah, Tokyo Drift. Well, anyway,
Thanks for
guys.
dressing up as me, by the way.
Thank you. I just wanted to say, nice to see you again. I mean, you recently got into martial arts, and I also want to ask you, I know there's been speculation about that whole Super Mega War being much bigger. Can you confirm that it was much bigger than what we saw?
Yeah, no, it wasn't, as filming wise, it wasn't much bigger. They should have spent more time with it. The only issue from my understanding is there was half of it that they didn't have license rights to. So, because they didn't have the licensing rights, from my understanding, is that a lot of it had to be cut. And then there was other Rangers. We all were offered the same thing. Everybody. So they didn't ask me. They asked everybody. And I was the first one to say, I'll go. I didn't ask how much. I didn't ask. I said, I'll be there. First one. So then when, you know, everyone started to, I wish I did regret. Sometimes you just got to do it. I was the first one on it. So when other Rangers couldn't be on it, then the other parts were cut. So, but my understanding was that the licensing, they didn't have, for whatever it was, like some of the characters they didn't have licensing rights to. So, you know, because I guess, I don't know all the Power Ranger, I mean, I know a lot of history, but I'm sure there's characters that, on a financial side, they don't know. So that's the reason why they couldn't put it in.
That's one last thing. My friend Julia wanted to be here, but she couldn't be here. It'd be really cool if you could give it a shout out for her. What you doing?
Are we recording?
Yes.
Julia, what's up? Jason David Frank, we're here in Richmond, and I'm with your buddy that's in the Green Ranger suit. And I want to send you some Green Ranger love.
Thank you.
I did a whole interview one time with these girls that were like, they were so excited to meet me, and we spent like 10 to 15 minutes, but she didn't push record. So she came, I said, man, let's do it again. This was Wizard World Chicago. She was so sad, I said, let's just do it again. And it was a good interview, but I always want to make sure you guys are recording.
Hi, I'm Edward Boba,
How you doing?
and I just wanted to know, well, how have you trained for the show? Like, what's up today had to do in order to get the role?
I pretty much was already a national rated competitor when I came into it. So I mean, I won tournaments, I won fighting tournaments, and I was rated on the NASCAR circuit. So for me, the audition was easy. I just treated it like a tournament. It was easy for me to go into Hollywood and beat everybody out in martial arts because I was already beating some of the top people in the top field anyway. So most actors say they do karate, but they really don't. So I went in there and did the role, and there was no questions, hands down, that my martial arts just, it was kind of like that gung-ho episode where I was like flipping off the table and auditioning. That's pretty much why they wrote that episode. And they're like, cool, you got the part. So that's pretty much how that worked.
Oh, nice. And was it true that you were actually on Family Matters?
Yeah, it was okay, man. My character's name was Skull. And I had a line where I said, old biddy.
Oh, Biddy.
What is it, old biddy? Yeah, it was like yeah, beat up Miracle. And that was such a crazy show because, like, you know, going on that show, like, I just did it. It wasn't, I didn't ask anything about, like, on a financial level, but man, they were like, can you take a kick? And I was like, yeah. Oh, okay, get an extra $2,000. I was like, okay, cool. They're like, can you hit this? Can you do that? I was like, yeah, I can do all that. Like, we do that on Power Rangers for free. I mean, we can do whatever you want me to do. So it was like that whole toom fight scene. They just pay like almost a ridiculous amount of money just to take like kicks, hit the shelf. Can you hit that shelf? Cool, it's an extra stunt bump. I was like, what? So like, you know, that whole fight scene was like, I was like, and cut. That was 4 headbutts, dude. Yeah, that was cool. Family Matters was cool working.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
I used to like Family Matters too, so being on it was very cool. You know?
Great job.
Hey, you know on Family Matters, the guy that was like part of the Piranha Gangster, you seen that episode? He was on Power Rangers.
Oh, wow.
That guy was on Power Rangers. You just have to read